Stay to the end of this video. I'm going to give you one rule that will permanently change the way you handle every overwhelming day. You know this feeling. You look at everything you have to do, and instead of starting, you freeze. Or you jump between tasks and nothing actually gets finished. Or you're halfway through cooking dinner and you remember a call you need to make. You go make it, and now the pasta is boiling over. That's not poor planning. That is not a character flaw. That's your working memory hitting its limit. Now, I'm Ron Ovitt. This is Habit Hacks, Working Memory Episode 1. And today I want to give you a skill called chunking. One of the most practical tools I know for getting your brain back on track when it's overloaded. Now, here's the neuroscience behind it. Just one sentence. Your working memory, the part of your brain managing what you're actively doing right now, can only hold about 4 to 7 pieces of information at a time. Now think of it as a small desk. When too much lands on that desk at once, things fall off. You don't forget because you aren't trying hard enough. You forget because the desk ran out of room. The more tasks you try to hold in mind at the same time, the less you'll actually finish. And here's something for some of you. Maybe you're like me. I was undiagnosed ADHD, and guess what? My working memory is very small. I have a saying, if I don't write it down, it doesn't exist. I can be doing something and my wife will always say, "Hey Ron, can you stop and get some milk at the store?" Next thing I know, I'm walking in the door and she goes, "Did you get the milk?" Can't believe I forgot, right? The working memory. And so you may have that kind of brain like I do, and this is even more important. But even still, whoever you are, 7 to 14 tasks, it really, really hurts, okay? So subscribe to this channel because I'm going to share a lot with you. I've written books on this. I've got booklets on all kinds of executive functioning that can help you, whether you're ADHD or not. It's for everybody. And so, it's important. So subscribe to this channel. Now, if this is your problem and if it's connecting with you, then, every week I'll give you something that you can learn more about, okay? Neuroscience-grounded strategies for the way your brain actually works, okay? I don't want you to miss any of it. So let's get back to chunking, okay? What's chunking look like in real life? Instead of staring at a list of 12 things, you look for the natural groups hiding inside of it. You give each group a name. Then you only work on one group at a time. The brain is a little easier at that. It's a little easier to look at a group, and you got it written down, right? If it's not written down, it doesn't exist, right? So think about it. Let's think about dinner prep. Instead of holding in your head, boil water, chop the onions, don't burn the garlic, make the sauce, set the table, and don't forget the bread. Heck, I'd be on my way to McDonald's, right? You want to chunk it instead. So what's chunk 1? And you write this down. You got a little list in front of you. Chunk 1, prep the vegetables. The second one, make the sauce. The third one, cook the pasta. The fourth one, set the table. 4 categories. You write them down. And this part matters. Writing it down gets it off your mental desk and on the paper. Then you work on only the first chunk until it's done. Not all 4, 1. When you check it off, and let me say something, okay? I love checking it off. My list, I write my list out the night before, and I always put a little square there. I love checking it. That's a mental reward, right? Something real happens in your brain. A small reward fires, and that reward makes the next chunk feel doable. And the one after that, the momentum builds on its own. This is the payoff promise, right? This is what I want you to hear. Here's the rule I promised you earlier. Write it down. So, do one chunk at a time. That's the whole system. Your brain wasn't built to juggle everything. It was built to focus. Chunking gives it permission to do what it was made to do. Now listen, you can do this. Go ahead. Here's what I want you to do right now. Before you scroll away, think of one task that's been making you feel overwhelmed, something you've been avoiding, and tell me in the comments, what are the chunks inside the task? Look at it. What can you break it into? Small pieces, small parts. Break it down right there. Just naming the chunks out loud make them less threatening. I read the comments, and I want to hear yours. Oh, and here's the one thing that I promised at the end of the video. If your working memory is like mine, chunking is a must. But even more important, if it isn't written down, it doesn't exist. Chunk it and write it down. I'm Ron Ovitt with Habit Hacks, and if you want to know more about the working memory, ADHD, or other executive functions, get my free booklet, Why Did I Do That? The link is in the comments below, and subscribe to get more habit hacks. See you in the next episode.